Okay, let's see if it lasts any longer today than it did yesterday. Just a quick update. I'm not going to stay on very long. Probably could have just as well made a video. Let me get this unplugged again. I'm sorry. Otherwise, I won't be able to move my tripod. Anyway, just a quick update. I have been in here trying to clean up. I did manage to clean a little bit off of the desk. I've rearranged some of the items and cleaned out the junk drawers down here. And kind of cleaned and reorganized the junk drawers, the desk drawers. I cleaned up a lot off of the desk. I'm still using it to organize the rest of my stuff. I'm taking things and I'm putting them in the, sorry, my fingers are in the way. Sorting them, putting things that I don't use immediately into the, hey, Patty, I figured y'all would be eating your Easter supper. Taking like all of these that I had laid out are the cabochons that I've bought over the years. Most of them have come from Kyle over at World of Rock Hounds. And I'm just putting them all in a bin here. I've got tons of them. I'm debating over whether I want to actually start practicing on wire wrapping eventually or just sell them and get rid of them. And then when I get ready to run wire wrapping, hey, Ron, to oh yeah, I keep forgetting it's so much later back there. Keep forgetting it's late here. Because somebody dozed off and took a nap today. Hey, Beth. So I'm debating over whether or not I want to sell these, or if I want and just wrap the ones that I start creating front on the flat lap, or if I want to hang on to these and then use these to learn, and then the ones that I create, use them, wrap these as the learning process, and then as the one I create, then I don't have to worry about learning off of them. I already know how, and let that be that. So, but I mean, I have tons of cabs. These are just what's in here, and I'm just getting them out of the way. Let me zoom in a little, show y'all what some of them are. Well, that's not a cab, but I'm gonna put it in there with the cabs. Yep, some of these. Oh, that's opal, isn't it? Oh, was that opal? That might have to go to somebody else. Some of these things are just specimens. I'm not sure what all's in here, honestly. It's been a while since I looked in here. That's definitely opal. I see a flash in it. I am. I'm trying to clean up my room in here, my area, because there's just so little space in here. This is stuff I bought from Kyle for years ago. I have watched Kyle since he first started the sales. So what, like 3 years now? Look at that. That is gorgeous. That's dendritic opal right there. Some of the stuff is so small, I probably never will be able to wrap it with my big clumsy fingers. My big man hands, as I call them. And then some of this stuff is so delicate it needs to be faceted. Like that, I'm sure is probably tourmaline. That's probably aquamarine or some sort of tourmaline. I'm not sure. But it's all going to go in this tub for now. And I'm going to put it back in storage back here. And for me, storage is probably under my bed. And I think that's magnetite. I believe that's magnetite. And this beauty right here is Libyan desert glass. And I hear it fastens pretty good, but I don't know anything about fastening, so. And then I'm gonna put these back in there out of the way. But yeah, I still got all this down here I need to clean up. All this stuff. Thank God I found my tape. Now that I've gotten all my boxes. I still got all this over here I gotta clean up. I did start pulling my beads off of up here. I pulled all that down. And then I moved those 2 racks from over here and moved them up there. I still need to pull all of this stuff off and all of this stuff. Most of this up here is specimens. So I'm not going to leave my specimens in here. I'm going to move them back into my bedroom where I have an extra rack in there in my office, and I may put them in my office too. And then just use this as a workspace only and not have specimens in here at all. Is what I'm thinking. That way I can do more when I'm in here and not be as cluttered up. And then if I do have a sale, I can only, I only have to worry about getting the items that I'm going to actually sell in here. So that way it's not as such a big messed up issue. And then when I get to 600, I'm at 599 now. When I get to 600, which is what I was trying to tell people yesterday, which I was going to go ahead and do it yesterday, I'm going to give away one of these because when I went to Menards yesterday, they still had like 4 or 5 of these, and they're only $6. And mine does pretty good. So I thought, it's a good starter tool from somebody who doesn't have any tools. So if somebody, if you win this and you have tools, then you can give it away to somebody who doesn't, it's probably good for a teenager or a young child that wants to, a preteen that wants to learn how to use something like this, or anybody who, like me, gets intimidated by using tools up at first, and you want something to learn on without having to put out that high dollar, or what to me feels like a lot of money. I mean, you can get Dremels from like what, $20, $30 and up for the basic, but some of them get pretty high dollar. And then if you go into even more advanced like Fordham's and things like that, you're looking at a lot more money. So, I mean, you got to start somewhere. So why not start with something like that it doesn't hurt if you're going to mess it up? So that was going to be my 600 subscriber giveaway. I just got one more person to get to 600, and that's just what I'm waiting on there. But my thing kept messing up last night. I kept losing connection, but my nephew was playing video games and he was also watching videos and movies at the same time. So, yeah, he's got like 3 streaming devices upstairs. So, and then we have the living room TV plus all our phones, iPads, and computers are all on there. So, it's not a good signal down here in the basement. I'm really surprised that we're still getting a signal right now. But that's basically what I'm working on. We actually had sunshine today. I was so happy to go outside. Y'all just don't know. It was beautiful. This darkness and dreariness and rain and snow and cold just depresses me. Patty, I honestly think it's our Wi-Fi and AT&T, but it wouldn't surprise me if YouTube was part of it too. I mean, that's my honest opinion. Would not surprise me at all if YouTube was part of it. This is, I want to say Ethiopian jade, but I might be wrong. I am definitely ready for warmer weather. I have been so tired of the cold that I just want to move. These are some kind of teeth. So that's specimens. These, I don't know if you can see them, but that's copper replacement agates. And those are so cool. There's a $35 set. I don't know what this is, but look how pretty it is. Let's see if I can Get the light over here. I know y'all don't want to look at all of my specimens, but I don't even know what most of the stuff is that I got. It's really cool. It's bladed. It kind of reminds me of barite, the way it's bladed, but I have no idea what it is. That's neat. I think this come from Kyle. Somebody gifted it to me. I want to say Rick did. Oh, yep. Nope. Maybe I bought it. It wasn't gifted. I bought it. It was part of a geode. That is so pretty. Again, I have no idea what this specimen is, but it is beautiful. Maybe epidote. Could that be epidote? Some of you rock geniuses? I have no idea. I wish I had kept a log of all the stuff that I had bought. And then I got some copper. Little copper bits. So, Jeff was talking about anhydros earlier. This is actually supposed to be an anhydro. But I don't know if it is or not. Hey, Phil. How are you doing? So I don't know if that's, I know at one time it did have water in it. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can grab my light. And they all tumble over. Why is everything on my desk such a mess? Oh, hang on. Alright. Give me just a second. Oh. Alright, where did I put my, oh, stupid Cheryl. It's in the drawer right here. Where the tools are supposed to be. So let's see if we can see the water and bubble inside of it. So this is supposed to have a bubble of water inside of it. Oh, I think I did see movement. Yep, it's moving. It does have water in there. See it? It's right in there. So that isn't a hydro. I might toss that into my $600 giveaway too. Now that I feel that maybe it won't freeze in the shipping. That's a pretty cool agate. I dare you to drink it. Live. Tell you what, you drink it and I'll call you Dad. Exactly. Convenient. My real dad is. It is full of water. I actually have several of them, but I've already put them in this bucket down here. I've gotten a couple of from Scott, though, that did not seem to have any water in there. I don't know what this is. I think this was something that I got from Richardson's that was supposed to be fire opal, maybe, and it was not. I'm not sure where I got this and what it is. It could have been a gift from somebody. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm basically doing. I mean, I got most of my desk cleaned off, as y'all can see. I just got to find a way to do so. I got to do something with the bracelet rack because it's not going to fit up there. I don't think it'll fit on that shelf. I'll try it when I clean it off, but then it's kind of like defeats the purpose of cleaning that shelf off if I'm just going to move that over there in the way. Because what I want to do is, well, the first thing I want to do is I want to get all the specimens and all the beads and everything off my table here. I'm gonna get everything off the table so that I got more room to work when I have my flat lap up here. I want to take this grid, which I can't take this grid. I'm gonna have to get another one just like it. I've looked all weekend for pegboard like that I could put up, but all they have is the normal pegboard, not the plastic like that. That I would actually have to put up a frame and then screw the frame into the concrete wall back there and then put the pegboard onto the board frame. And I can't do that because we rent this place. We don't own it. And I'm not going to hassle with the landowners. But this stuff right here is plastic. I can put the putty and or glue on the back of it, take it off when it's time. It's not a big deal. So I'm just going to order a couple more of these off of Amazon and put them along that back wall. Set up the pegs on it, and that's how I'm going to lay out my discs for the wheel, this here spinny thingy, flat lap. Yeah, that thing. That way when it gets, it'll make a easier transition, I think, from one wheel to the next. I'm hoping. I might be wrong. Somebody can correct me if I am. Now would be a great time to do that. I don't know. We're going to find out and learn the hard way because that's about the only way I learn is doing it the hard way. And then I have to repeat those errors 2 or 3 times before I realize it. I kind of be thick-headed. But, yeah, I still got a lot to do in here. I've spent quite a bit of time down here this weekend, but it's just a slow process. Yeah, I will because I don't want anything flying off the discs. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Hey, Rick, happy Easter. I hope y'all had a good time this weekend. Appreciate them thumbs ups, everybody. I do. But yeah, it's been a pretty good weekend. I've been bored out of my brain though. I need to. No, I really don't run. I really don't. I still have them in the Ziploc bags. And what I'll probably do is I need a way to just hang them up there. And then I got these things here from, oh goodness, if I can get them out. I got these templates that I'm gonna try to hang up too. The only thing I don't like about these, they're really good solid metal ones, but the only thing I don't like is they don't have the drill hole where you can hang them. So I might have to try to work on that. Figure out how to drill holes in them so that I can either put them in a notebook or I'd prefer to hang them up on the wall, to be honest with you. So, but those were a gift from Chubby Hubby. And I got to fix that, get that put up somehow. Yeah, Patty, how's your knee doing? And somebody just turned my light out on me. That's okay, I don't mind sitting in the dark. Sorry, I had to get something to drink. And this stuff is making my mouth so dry. Anyway. Did I see Jerry? You said Jerry come in? Hey, Jerry. You driving? Be safe out there. Alright. Here's some specimens I got in a tray. Alexa, turn on laundry light. This is a condor agate. I bought this from Kyle. It's one of the most crazy buys I've had. Love that condor agate. But I'm packing all this stuff away and I'm going to move it to I'm most likely going to move it to my office. I don't know what this is. I don't even remember where I got it from. Most likely I got this from Richardson's, from Jesse, from his shop. I don't know what that is. Looks like calcite. Could be rose quartz. This comes from one rock. Y'all know Fred. I'm gonna put this down here in my hearts. This I think come from Scott, who does obviously not know how to spell my name, but that's okay. Most people don't. This was a beautiful quartz of some kind. I mean, agate of some kind. I was gonna slice this buddy open and see what's inside. It kind of reminds me of one of those like a Brazilian or something, but they tumbled it instead of slicing it. But he does a lot of that stuff. He's got a this was quartz points cluster. That's what that says. This was from this guy here. Let me get his card. When I say Richardson's, this is who I'm talking about. This is a guy out of Wisconsin. Anago, I think is how they say it. If Brenda was here, she could tell me. They laughed at me when I said Antigua. They said, that's not how you pronounce that. And I'm like, well, how do you pronounce it? Anago. All right. Yeah, you be careful, Patty. We don't want you overdoing it. Anyway, I don't want to keep y'all up. I know it's late. Yeah, Anago. See, Jerry says it. He says it's Anago, not Antigo. But anyway, this is going to be a specimen box. I just got to get all my... Oh, since I got a lot of new people in here that wasn't in here earlier, this is a copper replacement agate. I don't know if y'all have ever seen these before. I love these things. And I got this from Jesse as well, from Richardson. These are so cool. I'll try to take it out, but they are so tiny. So tiny. Hang on. Let me set the phone down again. I don't know why. I just don't... Hang on 1 second. Let me just pop that open. Alrighty. That's okay, Jeff. I figured y'all were in bed anyway. Here you go. copper replacement agates. I can't tell if they've been polished or not, but they're so cool. I had a bigger one somewhere, but I think I've already put it up. These would be fun to go out and find, but oh my gosh, they're so tiny. I never would find them. And we'll put them with the... Where did I put my... There they are. Put those with my cabochons. Put those with the specimens. Specimens in here. I need to wrap all this stuff before I really put it in here. Oh, I don't want that. There's still a lot of stuff in here I wanted to try to sell too. What am I stepping all over? Oh, my phone cord. That's not good. Sorry, guys. Okay. This needs to go in my cabinet. Even though it's technically a specimen. These are specimens. I can't remember what this is a specimen of, but it's a specimen. And y'all better not tell me a turd either. I know that's what it looks like. But it's agate. Isn't that cool? Okay, why did it not fit back in the box? Alright. And this is just a couple imitation arrowheads out of obsidian. Probably be good to make like a wire wrap necklace or something with them. Put those over there. That is not an anhydrous. I don't think that's an anhydrous. You gonna keep all those dogs? No, that is not an anhydrous. Okay. This is an anhydrous. That's not an anhydrous either, is it? I can't tell if this is or not. I think it is. I think this one is supposed to be an anhydrous, but I can't see where the water is in this one. This might be one of the ones that didn't look like it had water in it. This one should. Yep, you can see the water in this one. Good night, Beth. And then this is some of that Missouri quartz there. This is one I got from Theo. This is copper. That thing right there is gorgeous. Just orange right there. These are all specimens. I'll put this little butterfly up here. Hopefully it won't get bumped off. Oh, I kind of get that even. That's pretty. That's nice when you can see it under the magnifying light, the glass. But I need to clean it. Need the light over here. That's pretty. I think don't want to zoom. Alright, that's not a specimen, that's what Leslie rocking. That's a gift. All these bullets. Garbage can. That was a jewelry cleaning cloth, but it ain't no more. Hey, Josh. Hey, chubby hubby. Hope everybody out there is having a good Easter. I'm just cleaning up. I'm not doing anything. Giving everybody a place to talk, basically. Since nobody was live, I figured everybody's probably bored. There's my plastic bags. I knew I had some. A dog. Thought I had taken them upstairs. Oh man, there's a lot of this over there. What is that? Oh, I found a mining bag. Oh, we won't put that in the specimen bag. We'll put it down there. Let's do some of that. Nothing in there. We'll put that back down there. Well, show it to us, Jeff. You want me to bring you in on the live? Jeff, I can bring you in on this live if you want me to, but that's up to you. Or I can hop off and let you go live. I don't care. I mean, I'm just bored and doing stuff down here in the basement. I'm actually going to be going to bed here shortly. What, bring you in? I can send you a link, I think. Well, you know what? Never mind, because I'm in horizontal. I have to be in vertical to do that. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. Doggone it. Sorry, Jethro. But like I said, if you wanted to, I could always let you just stop and let you go live. I really don't care. All I'm doing is cleaning up in here. I'll sit back down. Yeah, you do. And you have, well, even, you still have to be in vertical regardless of when you select it. Even, because it will not do it in horizontal mode. Because Liz and I tried that before. Okay, Jeff. Like I said, it's up to you. I don't care. We all want to see it, including me. much to this oven point here anyway. Let's see. Got bags. Rubber bands. There. Richardson's. That's not perfect, so give me that specimen. Really need a vacuum cleaner to just suck all this out of here. Did you take that down? Oh, come on. Mushroom. Oh, don't be broke. Okay, it's not broke. That's good. There's the labradorite. Has everybody got their boxes I sent out this week? Alright. This says it's Vesuvianite from Mexico. And then this is the specimen here. My my flashlight, good grief. That's a pretty specimen. Nice feel. I'm glad you got it. Oh, I hope everybody's satisfied with their stuff. I know there's a couple that's still out in limbo. What did I do with my scissors? See what happens when I clean up. I can't find anything. the bags. Okay. I still don't know which one of these is muscovite with pyrite. I definitely want to protect this condom. We'll just put it in one of these. In there for now. It's protected. This does need to be protected. Just to show you what it was. Alright. This needs to be protected. Let's put this in there. Oh, this sucker's heavy. What is this? And why is it all icky looking? I thought these things were supposed to be airtight. I guess I was wrong. What is that? Oh, is that a Tic-Tac? It is a Tic-Tac. Oh, that's a Colombianite. Alright. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Colombianite. Probably blinding y'all. Sorry, I can't read the chat. But these things got really nasty. Can y'all see that? That specimen got really gross in there. I have to fix that. I have to clean that out and put it in something different. Need to wrap those too. I'll just sit down on top. It's kind of spongy. Put them over here for now. Alright, I got a death plate. That I gotta do something with. Alright, folks. I'm not quite done yet, but I think I'm just about done for tonight. Uh-oh. Let's put that back in there. Rick, what you doing? Hey, Bob. Uh, Josh, did you place an order? Chubby Hubby, I'm glad it now says in transit. Hey, Opal guy, I didn't see you come in. Sorry, I was not looking at chat when you come in. I probably missed a lot. I'm sorry, guys. Who said they got their box? Rick, okay. Nice, nice, Rick. I'm glad. Trying to remember what I was in there. Okay. Are we back? Are we live or are we Memorex? I'm here, Chubby Hubby. I just don't think you can hear me. All right. So basically what I was saying, and I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go because once it's Rick, refresh. All right. Good, Rick. I'm glad you got that. I'm going to go ahead and go because once it starts doing that, my nephew's awake and he's probably trying to get on the internet upstairs. But all I was saying is I'm going to move all that stuff off, put the stuff that I'm going to work with up there, get a grid put up there, put my tools up there. The things that are left on the table, the bracelet rack and the two specimens, I'm going to find something to do with them. And then I'm going to start moving these things up to the shelf and sort them. Keeping my slabs up here where I can mark them. Chubby Hubby, I am going to get those marked for you. And everyone, I hope you guys have a good night, a happy Easter. I love you guys. I really do from the bottom of my heart. I wish I could spend more time with y'all in person, but I just can't. Time and miles. Love y'all. Happy Easter. Good night. Bye bye.